So my healthy eating journey is about my lifestyle, it's about my life story, and it's about what I endure before I get to this meal. So if you want to watch, just stick with me and listen to my story. And welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on here, my name is Louise, and yeah, on here I'm going to show you a lot of things that I do, and it's about my lifestyle. It's about everything that concern me. So stay tuned as we talk today about my healthy eating and how I came up with the decision to just eat on every single meal that you see on my plate right here. So not to waste your time, my name is Louise. Like I said, uh, I relocated from Africa to the U.S. to like to be with my husband and basically to start life all over. So that's what I did. So when I decided to relocate to the US, I was so excited. I was so happy. I was like, oh, I'm about to stay with my husband. My life is about to like begin. We're gonna live together. And I was so excited about the process. And I'm still excited about the process now. I'm not talking about, oh, I don't like this place. No, that's not the point. So I was excited and I booked a plane. I got on a plane and I relocated to the US. So finally to live with my husband, like I said. So I was very skinny when I relocated to the US. I wasn't a little bit kind of big. I was I'm not like big like this, but I'm just trying to say I'm not too big now, but I was really skinny. One I would say I was like 50 pounds or something. Yeah. 50 to 60 pounds something because I was already skinny. So when I relocated to the US, I had a baby and everything was moving on so smooth and fine. But all of a sudden, I started to put a little bit of weight and I wasn't liking it. So I was like, okay, what is happening? I'm gonna be fine. So after the baby, it wasn't the baby weight. I don't know, for some reason I was thinking that it was the baby weight or something, but I think it's not a baby weight. It just I was like, okay, this is my hormone, I'm gonna be fine. So I didn't take it serious at first. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be fine. Every mom go through the same thing. So I was cool at first with it. So I wasn't like kind of confused or scared. But after some time, I started to add a little bit of weight, and it's just not about the weight. It's about the mood swing, a lot of things that were happening, and that wasn't happening with me when I was in Africa. So I was like, okay, what is going on? I was trying to find a solution that, okay, what is really happening to me? This is not me. If you know yourself, you're gonna know what you go through. So I start to think, what am I gonna do? So I feel okay. I didn't notice it was the food I was eating first. I didn't know. I didn't actually. It didn't cross my mind. So one thing I want try to notice if you about to relocate from wherever you are and to another country, what they don't tell you about is the food. Nobody prepares you for the food, for the people, for whatever you're about to come in. The only thing you just come with is the excitement. So that's why you're going to be excited, but nobody tells you about what you're going to encounter when it comes to the food, when it comes to whatever it is, the environment change, climate change. Nobody actually prepare you for all that. So I wasn't prepared. I didn't know nothing about what to expect. I was just so excited because I feel I was about to live with my husband, and that was my excitement. But I didn't actually know this it's gonna be a very big change of my life. So first of all, I was really and I started to feel kind of lonely from the heart, from the head, from wherever. It just so I like, okay, it just homesick. Probably I'm homesick or something, but I can still go back. I still feel the same way. So I was like, okay, this is not, that's when I just like, okay, let me just take a break, because this is not about homesick anymore. This is about my life. This is about my entire being, my future or myself. Like, it's about just me, all over just me, being my overall health. So I used to eat rice a lot when I was in Africa, and I was really, really skinny, y'all. So I didn't think rice was my problem, but I didn't actually know what was the problem, what exactly was the problem, because it something wasn't just right. I knew something wasn't. Excuse me, y'all. So I knew I feel a little bit cold, y'all. Sorry for a little bit hot. So something wasn't just adding up. I knew something wasn't right because I know myself to be a very beautiful lady, to be skinny. I know myself to like have like a very natural person that I know in and out. My mood was so good when I first came to the US. I was, hi honey, hi. So everything else was okay with me when I relocated. So I was like, what was the problem? I'm just confused. I can't just place what was happening. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the live. So I actually didn't know what the problem was. What was my actually problem? My overall health wasn't great anymore. Inside, I started to like develop kind of gut problem. Everything about me was just so not working out. Hi, lady. Everything about me wasn't working out, but Africa, everything about me was working out when it comes to food wise. So I was like, what's my problem? I was confused. I was sad. I was a little bit depressed. I don't know. I was just confused all over my body. Everything wasn't working out. The mood swing, y'all. It's the mood swing. Most of the time, I had a lot of mood swings. So I'm like, okay, this is serious. So that's when I come to like, okay, what should I do? So when I sat down by myself, I was like, okay, something's not adding up. So it came a day where I decided not to like eat anything American. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go back to my, because African food is kind of expensive a lot. It's really, really expensive, y'all. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go out here and just eat just African food all day, all week. So I went and just add up some the way I used to eat when I was in Africa. I just went back to the way I used to eat. So I started to eat like the way I used to eat. And yes, I'm okay, honey. I'm okay. Thank you so much for asking. So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna eat straight African this week. And believe me, when I start to eat like really straight African, my mood swing left. It just, I was okay. I was banner. Everything was falling. Everything was going into place. So I was like, okay, probably I'm not used to the food. Probably it's not my kind of food. Probably it's not just me. So I'm just trying to talk about my overall health. Everybody else is different, right? Or we are all different. I'm not here to talk about the food and be like, oh, something is about the food. No, I'm just talking about my own personal health and the way I actually react to the food. So at times go back. So I just decided to like, so that's how I come out. Like, I'm just gonna eat my food that I used to eat, because back in Africa we used to eat sweet potato in the morning for breakfast. So we used to eat like eggs and sardines and veggies. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go back, because Africa we just go behind the house and pluck out these veggies and just start to eat. Make sweet potato was just our thing. In the morning, my grandma's gonna make sweet potato, and then we're gonna eat. Everybody's gonna be full. In the evening, we eat rice and a lot of veggies. That was my meal. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go back to my regular meal. And y'all, so when I start to eat like really straight African, my mood swing was just getting balanced. So I was like, okay, that's how I come to know. I like, okay, this is about the food. That's how I figured out it was about the food. So I just start to like pick out some things that I was eating. As I start to like put veggie into my food a lot, and I was slowing down on the sweets. I was slowing down on the just the processed food. I was slowing down on the processed food, the cookies, the chips, or whatever it is. And I see a better improvement in my health. So I like, okay, because I like, that's how I come to know that exactly the food was my problem. That's how I figured out that this is the food. The food was my problem. I wasn't adjusting to the food that the way people actually adjust to it, because like I'm an African. It is. I'm an African. I'm sorry, but I'm an African. So I wasn't kind of adjusting to the food that way I was supposed to adjust to it, probably because it wasn't kind of my kind of thing, and like people didn't prepare me for it. I didn't know what to expect when I relocated. I didn't know what actually was going to be the outcome or whatever it is. I wasn't prepared for that. And mommy, I've been in this country forever, for a little while now, a lot of time. I have a daughter here. I've been here forever, but After all those years that I still spent in this country, I'm still not adjusting to the food. So my gut is still my something's not right. My stomach just refused to accept the food. So I was like, okay. So recent time, right? I just decided I'll be like, okay, this is it. Um, I saw you. Oh, hi, hi. So recent time, I just came out to a conclusion. I like, okay, this is it. I'm just gonna go ahead and just decide. So I actually decided like recent time that, oh, this is about my own health. I have to decide what I put in, what I eat. I have to be careful what I take in. So I decided to stay away from sweet. I decided to stay away from processed food. Anything that is not made by me, I decided to stay away from it. I decided that anything I'm going to eat is going to be something that I feel it was made from the ground. I'm going to put it together in my own kitchen and eat it. So go now, bye. Oh, bye, honey, bye. Bye. So I just decided overall to start a healthy journey that I used to do. And y'all, week time, I feel so great. I can tell you for free, I feel so great. I wish I knew this long time to just what am I trying to say? I'm just here to trying to say that so it's okay to relocate, right? But sometimes if you are trying to relocate to a place, just take a moment and do research. Just read about the place, just read about the food, read about the people. Do your own research when you come to like, it's not just the US, anywhere else you relocate, just do a research. And do a research where you have to do a long-term stay. Just make sure you do a research as well, because the reason is it's going to help you a lot. It's going to save you from a lot of things. Here a gift before I leave. Bye and welcome. Thank you so much, honey. Thank you so much and have a good one. So that was my problem, and I wasn't feeling great inside. I was so down most of the time. I was feeling so, I don't just know how to feel anymore. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna, that's how I make a big decision. And I decided not to eat any processed food henceforth. I decided not to like just go in the store or whatever it is and just grab things and start to eat. And I just been only for like a week plus, and I feel so great. I feel so relieved. And I wish I knew this long time to just do it. Probably my system is not okay for it. Probably my body's not just ready for it. I've been here forever. It's not it's not like 2-3 years. I've been here for a very long time now, y'all. And my body refused to just accept the food that I eating. So I just decided, okay, I'm just gonna go back to my regular eating. And I'm back to my regular eating. That is veggie. I do veggie a lot. I used to have I have a lot of carrots in here, and it's all gone. So I do a lot of meat. I do a lot of meat, but it has to, I went to the farm, to the beef farm myself, got to get some beef and make the beef straight from home. I got a lot of sardines, because that's the same way I used to eat in Africa. I got a lot of sardines and eggs, and I got sweet potatoes. So I went back to my way of eating. Although African food is kind of expensive, but I went back to the African eating because I know that was going to be the best for me. And I have seen a lot of improvement in my health. I've seen a lot of improvement in my mood swing. I don't have that a lot of mood swing anymore. Everything else is going good with me. So I'm just here to tell you guys, everybody else that is on this live, if you're on my page, I just want to say ride with me as I shall take this journey. Let's go on the journeys together. You guys gonna watch me transform my life, because my life was kind of, I don't know how to describe it. I feel less tired now. I don't feel tired like I used to feel really tired, y'all. I used to feel really tired. I used to feel really bloated. Like, I don't just know. I have bought so many gut supplement that I've been taking forever, and y'all, I was just wasting my time because I was still eating. I didn't actually know what was the problem. I was still eating those things, like just putting whatever comes in my hand. I was like, okay, I'm in the US now. I'll just grabbing stuff, eating whatever I have to eat. And believe me, that was the worst decision of my life. And I just decided to change my life. So henceforth, if you on this channel, you're gonna, most of the time you're gonna see me making my food from home. If I'm not out there, I'm gonna walk you guys through my journey. Yes, and I'm going to show you guys my result as well. And I can see a lot of result. Now I can feel my body is well glowing now. I can see my skin is much glowing a lot than before. Like I used to be like really dull in the skin. I don't really see before I could really look at here. I used to be like I glow a lot, y'all. I glow a lot, but now I can see the glow coming a lot, and I'm so happy for myself. I'm so proud for myself. So I'm just saying, for some reason, I was like, okay, let me just go ahead and tell my follower, if you like feeling down, most of the time it's individual differences, right? The thing that worked for me, actually, I don't know if it's gonna work for you. So if something's happening in your life, just take a time, just take a little break and just try to go over it and be like, what is it? Because I actually didn't know what was happening. I was just there eating whatever I was supposed to eat. I feel it's food. Whatever I grab is food. I was just throwing things in my mouth, just eating whatever I was supposed to eat. Most of the time, if I go to the store, pick up some biscuit, whatever, they just eating stuff that I don't have no business eating. Things I didn't used to eat in Africa, I was just grabbing things eating. So I had zero knowledge about the food I was just grabbing eating. So when the time comes when I was going through my own thing with the food, that's when I just took a break. I was like, okay, what is happening to me? I didn't know what was happening until I decided to try different things. Until I decided to take a break on the food I was eating, and until I decided to go back to my own eating that I was doing. So everybody else is different, like I said, right? Everybody else's is different. The thing that worked for me might not work for you. But just if something's happening, just take a break. Just take a break and just be like, okay, just pick on things that you've been doing, and trust me, you're gonna know exactly what was the point. Because I wish I did this earlier to be like, okay, what is my problem? I wish I take a time and know what I was eating. It was going to be a very, very great thing for me. But it's okay. It's things happen. People learn, and I already learned I learned from my own mistakes. I learned to be hi. I learned to like not just move somewhere and just, so if you're trying to go to wherever you're trying to go, right? Just take time and do your research. Trust me, traveling is actually exciting, but what you're not going to prepare for is your God. What you're not going to prepare for if things start to like not work for your stomach, for your health. So I'm just trying to tell people, if you're ready to go somewhere, just take your time, make a research when it comes to the food, make a research when it comes to the people. Just make overall research for your own healthy journey. So I'm just here to inspire somebody, because I know it's already happened to me, and I actually changed my life, and I know I'm on a journey, and I know I'm not going to stop this journey, this new journey of mine, because I'm already loving it. I'm glowing, I'm seeing it. So I'm really loving this new journey of mine. I wish I knew this long time. I was just gonna do that. Hi Sean. So I wish I knew this earlier. I wasn't gonna be like, the mood swing was not gonna happen. Like the tiredness, the heaviness, the blurring every time. Like, yo, I was really, really down. So I'm just here to tell you guys. So if you in the same situation that I am, I'm just here to encourage somebody. If you feel the same way, I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a dietitian, but I'm just talking my own journey. I'm just giving advice based on my own journey, and I'm not giving advice to people, but I'm just saying my own journey. Girl, you like a breath of fresh air. Love this. So thank you so much, honey. I'm so excited that I make you breathe for fresh air. Thank you so much. So most of the time I'm going to be on here like showing my food hacks that I make for myself, for my healthy journey that I'm on. If you feel inspired, you can still take some of my ideas. So most of the time I'm going to be here to make my food. I make this food this morning, and trust me, this food if I eat this food for today, and I eat just once a day, so because that's the start of, I know I eat a lot of junk food, I eat a lot of things that I in my head that I need to clear. So I'm just going on up, because in Africa most of the time we fast in the morning. We don't just eat like that in the morning. That was our routine in Africa. So when I relocated, actually I done the same thing that I was doing, and not just adjusting. So it's okay not to adjust to people when you just move to a place. These are things that I'm just trying to make people to understand as well. It's okay not to adjust. It's okay not to fit in, because listen, I was trying to fit in. I was trying to adjust to the system. I was trying to like be like, okay, I just want to be like the people. No, the people is the people. They're already used to their food. They're used to their way of life. They use it's their life. So relocating to another place does not change your identity. That's what I was trying to do, and that's what gets me into this problem now. I was trying to fit into something that is not mine. So that I'm just here to educate somebody. If whoever you are, it's just not African, but whoever you are, right? If you relocate somewhere, don't try to fit into whatever is not yours. You can try new things. It's okay to try new things, but don't just do it into it. Like, because sometimes it might have an impact on you, and that's what I'm going through now. I wish I could just try things and just let it go already and just go back to my normal eating. I wasn't going to like develop a gut issue or something, because I wasn't going to develop like bloating and all that. I wasn't going to develop like brain fog, whatever it is. I was just going to be, because I didn't used to develop any of that before. And this food that I'm eating, trust me, I feel so great. I feel, and I think really straight now. Before I would just sit down, I don't even know what to think about. So like I say, if you just go somewhere, just be yourself. It's good to be yourself, because you're not going to regret it like I'm regretting now. I wish I knew that. But like I said, people don't prepare you for what you're going to, if you relocate, people don't prepare you for anything that's going to come your way. So I'm here to not, don't keep your eyes all high, okay, your hope us high. Just know, just be prepared for whatever comes your way, but make sure you do a research. Research is going to be very important. I wish I'd done research before I could relocate. That way I was going to be in a better place. That way I already know what was going to I was going to handle at the time. But I didn't. I was so excited, like I was just so excited to meet my husband so we can just be together as family. So but I wasn't thinking, oh, okay, how is my life going to change for a better? I wasn't thinking that way either. So that's what I'm saying. But now that I already know what my problem is, I have learned to adjust. I have learned to like accept my life around me. I have learned to try new things, but not to dwell into them. I have learned to respect people food, and I have learned also to respect people culture, but not to like beat them, like be the people. I have learned so many things, not to like just want to fit in. That's another thing that I learned, not to fit in, because if you're not supposed to fit in, that's one of the things, that's two of the things that I learned too as well. I have also learned to like just be accepting, accept your own culture, and just wherever you go, just embrace your culture and carry your culture with you, and start bearing your culture and start inheriting people culture. That's one of the things that I have learned as well. So this have been a stepping stone for me, and this have already been a yardstick for me that I know I'm going to use out of my life as I start my new journey. And I'm also here to inspire somebody as well. Yeah, if you don't feel well, if something's not, if you're eating something and you feel something's not right, you just take a break and recheck it again, and trust me, you're going to actually find out what was the problem. So that's the same thing that I did. So I'm going to have a lot on this channel. So if you one of my fans on here, just stay tuned, because we're going to have a lot of hefty tips. My journey, I'm going to have a lot of my journey show to you guys. So if you're inspired by my journey on here, you can go ahead and make you, but just know what worked for me might not work for you. So that's the thing too. So everything I'm going to be making on here concerning my journey probably might work for somebody, or it might not work for you, because every individual is different, like I said. But the goal is to stay consistent and be healthy, because if I eat today healthy and I just jump out of the blue and start to go back to my junk that I used to eat, that's waste of time. So I've decided to just stay to my own place, stay on my lane that I used to be, stay with my own food. Sometimes I can put, like, I can eat salad. We used to eat salad back in Africa, like fresh salad behind them. Like for our food, we just used to go in the garden and pick one of the whatever it is, and just get up salad from there and just rinse it in the water and eat up. So I didn't know that living those life and not living my own personal life that I used to live in Africa was going to affect me greatly. So I wish I knew that. So That's why I'm here to inspire somebody and be like, okay, you listen. We all are different in our own ways. We all are so beautiful in our own way. Every culture is so cute in their own way. But hey, do not mistake other people's culture for you, because you know what? You might not fit in, and like I said, you might not be the rightful person for that culture, because you know why? Everybody culture come with consequence. So the consequence for people culture and their food, you don't want that for yourself. My like for example, right? We African, we eat a lot of spicy food. A lot of Americans don't like spicy food. Few of them don't like spicy, because you know why? If a lot of Americans eat spicy food, it make their tummy hurt. It give them tummy ache. But me African, if I eat spicy food, that's when I actually get like really stronger. So people culture come with consequence. So people have to be we. I wish I knew that earlier to know. Okay, my culture come with consequence. My own culture come, their culture come with their own consequence. So in Africa, we don't really eat sugar like that. But guess what? When I came here, I was really into the sugar. And what happened? I think the sugar, the sweet, I think the sweet was my problem. I got like brain fog from the sweet. I got like this in mood. I wasn't feeling great in my system. The moment I cut the sweet out, everything else was okay with me. So you see, that's why I said people cultures come with consequence. Africa, we don't do a lot of sweet. Here, a lot of people love sweet, and that's their culture. It's beautiful in their own way, but it's for me, that's not my culture. So I was trying to inherit people culture, and that's what happened to me. And I start to feel, a little bit daisy. I was feeling so, I don't know. I was feeling so bad, y'all. I didn't know myself. I did not find myself. I did not I don't know. I did it felt so I felt so type I don't know. I felt some type of way. I was like, okay, what's happened to me? Wo- I wasn't even big. Like I wasn't like big, but it just my overall health wasn't okay with me. That I knew something wasn't right. I knew something needed to change. So if so I just want to tell you guys now what I shop for. If I go grocery shopping, I always shop for beans. Beans is on my list, and I'm going to show you guys. Most of the time if I go shopping, I shop for beans a lot. I shop for rice a lot, but not too much. I shop for rice, but not too much. But it gotta be like or Asian green rice. I shop for Asian green rice. I shop for fish a lot of fish into my diet. I do meat, but not a lot of meat, just little meat once a while there. And I also do a lot of chicken, but it has to be a farm raised chicken, because I always go to the farm to bring some chicken. I have a lot of chicken in the fridge. I went to the farm, got some chicken, chop it up and put it in the fridge. And that's why I went to the farm. I got some beef liver and all that, some beef tartar, and then I chop it up in the fridge. So most of my food I get them from the farm now. I brought a lot of eggs from the farm, and I shop for like veggie a lot. My veggie that I use, I always use carrot, because these are things that I used to eat in Africa. I bought a lot of carrots. I bought a lot of green leaf that has to do with spinach, but the African spinach. Sweet potato leaf is one of the things we used to eat in Africa. I got a lot of sweet potato leaves as well in the fridge, and I got me a lot of sweet water leaf. I'm gonna show you guys some other time in my kitchen. We eat that a lot in Africa as well. And I got me some really organic palm oil. That what we used to eat in Africa. I didn't have no problem eating palm oil, and I got a lot of organic olive oil as well, because we used to eat that. Olive, we used to pick olive from the tree in Africa and just made our own oil and just eat it like that. So olive oil was a thing that we used to do. So I got a lot of African like fish that I know is good for my health as well. Those things are very expensive, y'all. So those things are, but I just have to leave the expensive part of it and do it for my own health, because the food wasn't helping me at all. So I just stopped, and I've gone back to African food now. I'm permanent into African food, but I'm going to eat some salad. You're going to see me making salad and egg. We used to make that as well, but in the African ways though. So what I'm trying to say is that American food is good. American food is awesome. It's actually good. That's the culture. That's the people culture. I wasn't just using it in the rightful way. That's the thing. Hi. Hi, I am back. Thank you so much for coming back. So American food is good, but I just wasn't using their food the way I was supposed to use it. And I feel I wish I knew that their culture is good for them, but not for me. Actually, it did not suit me. The food was not good for me. The food is actually is good, but it just my system did not accept the food because I don't know, for some reason my system did not accept the food. When I was eating the food, I wasn't feeling great because my system did not accept it. But it doesn't mean the food is not good. The food is actually awesome. It's good. A lot of people eat, a lot of Africans eat the food and they don't have no problem. It's just individual differences. That's what I'm discussing. The thing that worked for me, it does not work for the other person. I know a lot of African people that eat just American food and they look great, but it's just not for me personally. Individual differences, that's what I'm discussing here. Thing that work for other people does not, it didn't work for me. It didn't work out for me. My system refused to accept it. So that's how I just changed my entire now when you enter my fridge, you're not gonna see a lot of American food there because I feel it's, I don't drink soda anymore. I don't do soda anymore. I don't drink anything juicy. No. If I want a juice, I'm just going to go ahead and make a juice fresh from home. Get some fruit and make juice. That's what I do for my family now. So I don't drink no soda. I don't drink, we don't eat no sugar. If we want a sugar, we do sweetener. We do like a dates for sweetener, or we do like just sweet. We don't do regular sugar like that. We do honey sometimes, but not a lot of honey. And I feel so great, y'all. I feel so great. I eat 1 time a day. Now for 9 days, I'm going to eat 1 time a day for 9 days because we do that a lot in Africa. That was our routine. And if you follow me, I'm going to post my picture on my story. You can just go to my community tab. You're going to see my before. I'm going to find time to post that picture and you're going to see my before and now. But I'm not kind of big like that. I'm not too big, but I just don't want to look like this because I feel I was a skinny, really skinny girl and very skinny and natural lady. So I don't just want to be my body to not glow like that. No, now just 1 week in, I'm glowing, y'all. My body is glowing. I'm looking good. I'm look healthy in the mindset. Everything is cleared up. I don't have, and I used to have a lot of sinus problem, but I don't have it no more. I do a lot of cayenne pepper because we believe in Africa, we eat cayenne pepper a lot. And I wasn't eating cayenne pepper when I come here, but now I eat a lot of cayenne pepper for myself, and the cayenne pepper has helped me a lot. So I just went back to my normal African way of living. We eat a lot of cayenne pepper in Africa, and I just went back to eating my cayenne pepper, and I feel so great. I don't have a lot of cold now because I eat a lot of cayenne pepper, and yes, I sprinkle it over my food. Yeah, so I feel 100% great. And when I was eating the food, listen, at my when I went to the hospital, I wasn't feeling great. All in my body, I wasn't feeling great. But believe me, now I feel so great. I feel my mind feels so free. I don't feel so heavy and tired in the morning. Like I was so beating up. I don't know what was really happening. Like if I wake up in the morning, like I feel really like tired. I haven't been doing nothing, just sleeping, and I wake up and I'm already tired. No. So now I don't feel tired. I wake up in the morning, I feel so, I have a lot of energy, y'all. So this is why I make a big change. And this is most of the time, either you're gonna see me hanging around just vlogging, but a lot of time you're gonna see me cleaning house here, or if I'm not at work, you're gonna see me making my food, and I'm gonna carry you guys along on the journey. And after I reach my goal, I'm still gonna stick with my food, but I'm just gonna show you guys my overall self, and you guys gonna be the judge. So I was just here to like let you guys know. Thank you so much for coming back and always loving me and my family on here. Thank you guys for all the support that you guys give me on here. I really appreciate you guys. And I just want to say, please, if you haven't subscribed to me, just subscribe to me and watch my journey from here. And I just want to say thank you so much, and you guys have a good one. Bye.